Hi, my name is Vivian Lin, and today I'm going to talk about an important aspect of Russian geopolitics, which is the declining of economy in Russia. Russian energy resources. Russian Federation has a vast area that occupies most of the territory in the Russian Central Asian realm. With a vast area, there are many varieties of natural resources and raw materials available. Oil and natural gas consist most of Russia's energy export. Russia has agriculture, but it is limited. First, Russia is in a higher latitude and has various mountains that cut through the fertile plains suitable for agriculture. Second, the countries that consist of the fertile areas that contribute to the majority of agriculture in Russia, for example, Ukraine and Kazakhstan, has left the Russian Federation. These two reasons both contribute to the limiting role of agriculture in Russia's GDP and the expanding role and dependency towards energy resources such as oil and gas. Russian economic recession. From the graph on the left, it can be seen that there is a negative GDP growth starting from the end of the quarter of 2014, continuing towards 2015. Economic recession is pretty evident in this graph. From the graph on the right, it can be seen that the value of ruble is decreasing sharply. Within a year, rubles dropped from approximately 35 rubles per dollar to approximately 75 rubles per dollar. The decrease in currency value means a declining standard of living because Russians now have to use more money to buy import goods, and also people have to spend more money for something that is equal in value because of inflation. Factors of recession. There are three main factors of the economic recession in Russia, which is the decline in global oil price, economic sanctions from the European Union and United States following Russia's annexation of Crimea, and the high military spending in Russia. Decline in global oil price. Oil is currently in surplus, so the oil price is continuously dropping. In this graph, the oil price has dropped from $115.06 to $30.31 within less than 2 years from 2014 June to 2016 January. With the decline in global oil price, Russia is greatly affected since its GDP from export is heavily dependent towards natural resources. Economic sanctions from the European Union and the United States. Following Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, the European Union and the United States imposed economic sanctions against Russia. This is quite an influence on Russia's economy because most of Russia's energy exports are towards Europe. The expansion of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, around Russia also threatens Russia. As the United States and several European countries have joined NATO, the economic sanctions power becomes greater as the trade opportunities will be more limited. This economic sanction lessens income from exporting because not only it decreases trade opportunities, but also exporting is already pretty hard for Russia since its geographic location beside the Arctic Ocean makes ports less accessible. Moreover, Russia's strong dependency of exporting energy resources also links to this economic recession. From the graph, we can see that 68% of all export sales are from oil and gas. Dropping oil price combining with fewer export and trade opportunities because of economic sanctions together causes the economic recession in Russia, in which there will be less oil able to be sold and also less revenue per oil export. High military spending. High military spending is a result of the strongly militarized society in Russia. Military budget has been increasing rapidly over the years and have reached to more than 4.5 trillion in 2015. According to the New York Times newspaper, the expansion of military expenditure has been stopped these years and military spending is starting to decrease, which the budget can now be used in other areas, such as education.